All right, this video we are going to be talking about money. I want to be as transparent as I can because I feel like in the freelancing videography realm, people don't really give the full brunt of how much you can make in a day or how much you should charge. Or sometimes I feel like people attack this industry with you should charge more just out of the gate. And when you say you should charge more, that doesn't really give a specific area or zone of how much more I should charge or what a healthy budget is right now in certain industries. And I was inspired by a creative I saw today, Lens of Jared. Make sure you guys go follow him and subscribe. He made a video today or this week, pretty much titling how much money I made this month as a full-time freelancing videographer. And I love that. So I wanted to hop on the bandwagon and just give my subscribers the most transparent version of me by talking about money. Now, I probably won't ever do this again, but I do think it's very important to know, especially if you're considering stopping what you're doing and getting into the freelance, industry, or you want to work in photography or cameras in general. So starting from August 1st, I had an event for $675. It was basically a real estate event. It was going to be like a highlight video. Coverage was a couple of hours. They wanted photography and raw footage. Venue was right across the street from my house. So the total charge was $675. Now I ended up giving him a discount of $450 for the video, the photos, and the raw footage, mainly because I had two real estate agents that were at that event who wanted videos of their own. So since I was making money from them as well, I gave him a discount just because of the association. I do that often just because I feel like it gives a reward, almost like a referral bonus to somebody who hired me for an event, and I'm actually making more money than I would have, just because these other agents wanted a video as well. So total for that event, I made over just $1,000. And then I had a podcast later that day with another agent for $500. So that was a pretty nice day, just over $1,325. So that was a good day. The next day I had a retainer with another real estate company. They pay me $1,250 at the beginning of every month to film for them. So I got paid on that day. Plus later on that day, I had an IG reel to shoot for a lady for $300. She just wanted one video, but I feel like that was a little bit of a rip for how short her video was. So I gave her an extra one for free. So that tallied up my retainer plus $300 for her. And I actually had another agent who came during that shoot because they're friends, and she didn't like how her original video came out, just something that she wanted to change. So I just charged her $100 to revise that and reshoot hers. So I just charged her $100 to, reshoot hers. So that was a total of $400 on top of the retainer that I got that day of $1,250. The next day I had a listing in the city of Winchester for $400. They just wanted photos of the property. And that's all I had that day. After that, I had the next 2 days off. And Tuesday the 6th, I made $475. That was a listing in Woodland Hills, a very small property, but they wanted photos and video of the property. Now, for that week, I had nothing else going on. I actually did 2 free shoots with a couple of trainers at my wife's gym. Actually, that Saturday, I had a podcast that I was filming for $650. So that was that week. Monday, Tuesday, I was just editing, no actual shoots into the field. So I didn't do anything again until the 14th, which was a content day for a realtor. That was $600 for 2.5 hours. And she knocked out like 30 quick little 30-minute or 30-second videos. But her videos are super, super easy to edit. So that was $600 that day. The following day, same thing, another content day, but that one was $650 just because it was a little further out. So they paid my travel fee. Then I had another listing in Linwood on the 16th for $450. Again, another small property. Now these properties that I do, they're really tiny. So I know there are some people that are going to say, oh, you can charge more. Definitely could charge more. But for the services rendered, I think it's a fair price for my time and effort. It takes me just under an hour to knock out these properties with video and photo together. So I'm not really tripping on that. I was supposed to have that weekend off, the 17th through the 18th, but I had an agent who needed a videographer for a last minute event, or it was right around the corner from my house. She said she just needed me there for 30 minutes. I quoted her $300 for a quick highlight video of the event. So got that knocked out. Took Sunday off. Monday I had a consultation, but I didn't actually make any money that day. Tuesday the 20th, I had all day shoot with my buddy John. He needed drone videos and photography. Now I'm a Part 107 licensed drone pilot. That's why he hired me on to help him with the job, which was perfect because he had to film a building near San Bernardino County, and the police showed up and they were trying to take my drone and everything, but I showed them my documentation and then everything was fine. Side note, if you are flying drone and getting paid for it, just get your license. It is not that difficult. Part 107 and register your drone and you won't have any issues, because that could have turned really bad. That was a $500 day. The next day I had another listing in the city of Los Angeles, another tiny listing that was $450. On the 22nd, I had a real estate intro video in Seal Beach, and this was a really nice property. But this was an agent who was joining a brokerage, EXP brokerage, and I charged her $400 for that video. Super, super simple. Friday the 23rd, another listing in the city of LA, another $450 job. August 24th, I had an event, video, photos, and it was supposed to be some short form content for $1,000. This insurance agent actually didn't want to do the short form content because he didn't feel well prepared. So we're pushing that back a couple of days. But he paid me the full $1,000 that day. And I was in the Manhattan Country Club in Manhattan Beach. Sunday I took off. Monday the 26th, I shot a real estate agent on American Dream TV. Now for this company, I actually have a contract with them. Every time I film with them is $400, no matter how long the shoot is and no matter how short the shoot is. And they're a net 30. So I technically made $400 for that, but I won't see it for another 30 days. So that's all right. Now from the 27th through the 30th, I actually had no shoots at all. So I was just catching up on all of the edits that I had to do, making sure that I had all of my clients' deliverables sent to them, and just kind of relaxing because it's been a pretty busy month. And then today, being the last day of August, I had another content day with the realtor for $600. Oh, and I also sold a retainer for 10 videos for $3,500. So it comes out to $350 per video. Now I bulk package my retainers so that it gives these real estate agents that I work with a discount, because if they hire me for individual videos, it can be anywhere from $300 up to $1,000, just depending on the project. Now, when I know the agent and they keep the project simple, I hook them up and I tell them, hey, if you buy 10 at once, then I'll give you a discount for everything. Kind of like shopping at Costco. You know, the toilet paper is cheaper, but you got to buy it in bulk. So same exact concept. And this agent paid me $3,500 for that package. So in this month, in total, I made $13,925. Now, granted, I think this was an amazing month. Even though I had like a week off, pretty much, I could have made more. And not every month is going to be like this. So if you are going to have this industry as a career, freelancing, you can have an amazing month like this, but overall, you definitely got to have good spending habits. You got to make smart investments. And thankfully, I like what I do. So if I do buy a camera or a lens or anything like that, it feels like a toy to me, but it's actually a business write-off. And I like to make those investments, especially if it's going to help me make more money. And I can say as of right now, podcasting is actually really good for me. And real estate listings, that's actually keeping me afloat and keeping things moving. Now, I do have some other retainers in the fire. I'm just kind of waiting for the agent to get back to me with some information. But overall, I'm just trying to make a name for myself, have a good reputation, and network as much as I can. You know, no job is easy, no career is easy. It's all based on the work that you put in and making sure that you make a name for yourself and your reputation stays healthy. That is a very important aspect of what I do, because there are times when my reputation is I'm the expensive guy, and I'm okay with that because people know what I bring to the table. But I think that I charge a very healthy and fair price for what I do. And when I do work for somebody and give them a discount, it's because I've known them for so long. So there's a lot of money out here. There's a lot of opportunities out here. And if you're looking to get into this industry, I think you can make it work. You just got to work. But I hope you guys found this video very helpful, especially talking about numbers, because I really don't do this type of stuff. I probably won't do it again, but it was a great month. I'm glad that I happened to have a good month while I'm talking about this subject, because I actually didn't know how much I made until I did this. So those are some amazing numbers, thank God. And if there's another topic you guys want me to cover, feel free to write in the comments. Anything that's on your mind about this industry that I can cover, I'll be more than happy to. And I will see you in the next video.